Hello, this is Carol, the Otherwise Woman, and you have stopped by for my intuitive and interpretive reading of the prevailing energies that will be with us from the full moon on August the 1st until the new moon on August the 16th of 2023. This is for entertainment purposes only. Any resulting enlightenment is purely coincidental and unintentional. So let's take a look at our elements for this period. We have the Home card from the Wisdom of the Cailleach deck, the Mirror from the Wildwood Tarot, and we have Ash as our Celtic tree ogham. Now when I laid these out, I thought this looks very familiar, and indeed it does. The reading that I did for the moon cycle that began on May 19th also contained the Mirror and Ash. So we are revisiting some of those same themes and some of those same energies. Let's see. Well, the Home card, I will start here, is about finding a sanctuary, finding a home, finding a place that feels like comfort. This can be either our physical residence or any spot. Can be a spot out in nature where you feel very welcomed and you feel at home. It can be among like-minded people. It can be with people who feel like family, whether they're your biological family or not. The Mirror tells us that the outer world we see reflects our inner world, and that the our inner world is reflected in the outer world. This card also carries the energy of the long dark night of the soul. It's about soul growth that we do not necessarily initiate, and I feel that this carries over from the last reading when we were asked to really connect with our inner strength, because there would be challenges that we needed to face, challenges we couldn't avoid anymore. And if we've gotten through those or learned to cope with them, we're ready now to progress. I hate to say to progress to a higher soul level, but we're ready to appreciate what we can do, what we have come through, what we have endured. It may be a time for a rest before we go on further. Ash teaches us about the interconnectedness of all aspects of our lives. Now, usually this is associated with threes, like past, present, future, body, mind, spirit, or in shamanic practices as lower world, middle world, upper world. But it reminds us to pay attention to, for instance, how does our physical health affect our mental health and our emotional health? How do our emotions affect our physical health, or even our physical environment? I'm thinking, I know when you're depressed and feeling sad, maybe you let the housework slide, so your physical environment then gets dusty and cluttered and not a happy place. So, if we pay attention to our home and we find a way to make your home reflect how you feel or how you want to feel, because that's another energy embodied here in Ash, is the push toward finding the positive. I kind of hate to go there, because if you've listened to me for any time, you know I'm so against toxic positivity. But even if there is something that feels negative, you can appreciate what you've learned from it. um, it doesn't feel good to be sick, but maybe if you've had an illness and you've had to give up doing something that you usually do because you need the rest, well, that can show you that perhaps you need to bring more rest into your world anyway, or into your life anyway, because you've been out of balance. And so you've learned that from being sick, from the illness. So if you look for the positive even in difficult situations, then you can see more positive energies reflected back to you. So for some of us, this may be a time to retreat into our homes, into our sanctuaries, especially if we're going through this soul growth that we did not ask for, but is here anyway, and we're experiencing. Pay attention to the interconnectedness of all aspects of our lives. Now that's on a personal level. Of course, on a global level, I'm seeing again environmental concerns. Okay? The earth as our home. The earth is the only home we have. We need it to be a place that can support us. We need it to be a place that nurtures us. It can be a place of calm and peace and security. I think that this card also suggests that climate change deniers are starting to realize that this is a real problem, that mankind has contributed. See, everything's connected. Mankind has contributed to what the earth is going through right now, that it's not just natural adjustments that the earth herself is making. Yes, there have been changes in climate for as long as the earth has existed, but there's no more burying your head in the sand and saying that carbon emissions have nothing to do with it, or the way that mankind has recklessly cut down forests, or caused species to go extinct, or polluted the oceans, has no effect or wouldn't have made a difference. I feel like that this is finally sinking in to some people. We have to cherish our home. We have to cherish the earth. We have to heal as much as we can. So there we are, just this grand mess of interconnectedness. We're tired. We can take a break. Take a break in your sanctuary. Surround yourself with things that bring you peace, bring you comfort, bring you nurturance. And also, if you concentrate on those things in your personal life, you'll see them reflected in the world, out in the world, in the environment. So, this does feel very much like a repeat of the energies from back in May. Obviously, a continuing, overarching theme. But we do have the ability to make our home and make this home planet places that reflect and inner calm and inner nurturance and inner sustenance. Yeah. Okay. So let's pay attention to how every aspect of our life affects every other aspect of our life. By making a small improvement in one area, we can see a ripple effect and how that will improve all the other areas. So, until next time, I wish you peace. I wish you happy homes, shelters among people who care about you. And please, if you would, like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading from me, email me at otherwisewomanccp@gmail.com. We'll discuss the details. So, until the moon is new, I bid you farewell. Goodbye for now.